Good morning guys. Today the R33 gets its very first mod. Whilst I've been away for 2 weeks, I've been so keen to get stuck into this build, and today we're finally going to be installing something that I've wanted to do ever since I got the car, was install a short shifter. Now I was actually approached by a company called Cube Speed. Now they sent me a message and basically said, hey Zach, we love your videos and we would really love to sponsor you with a complete short shift and centering spring kit for your R33. And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So today we're going to be installing the Cube Speed short shifter kit. Now this kit actually looks pretty cool. It comes with a whole heap of adjustability, comes with an amazing like weighted knob as well, because if you guys have watched my previous videos, you will know how I just hate this thing so much. Let's get rid of it. Gross. You guys already know how much I hated like that shift knob. Okay guys, so when you get your Cube Speed shift kit, you're going to be getting all of this sort of stuff. They sent me out like a whole big bunch of stickers. But yeah, all these parts, super amazing, all weighted. Like these feel so solid. And I love these pieces here. This is just, oh, so nice. All CNC'd. This is actually so light. But yeah, I'm so keen to get stuck into this. The kit comes with full instructions to do everything. So yeah, I'm going to get stuck into it. So unfortunately when I got my car, the boot actually does not fit at all. So that's completely fine. But yeah, pretty much we're going to just be pulling all of the R33 interior apart. We need to get rid of this plastic surround right here. One Phillips head down there, and then the entire thing can come straight out. We can get stuck into pulling all these boots off. And yeah, let's get stuck straight into it. So the R33 actually doesn't come with too bad of a shifter. This is just standard throw. You can kind of see it's actually pretty notchy. Mine, I was actually thinking when I bought this car that it actually came with a short shifter just because of how notchy it was. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see just how different it is with the short shifter in comparison to the original shifter. So a lot of you guys may have actually realized that my car isn't exactly like most manuals out there with you know, different boots and stuff like that, because this car was actually an automatic, hence why I have this stupid power snow kind of thing. Yeah, this car was actually an automatic, so I have all these different boots. That's why that boot down there doesn't fit. Yeah, this is all just broken. Yeah, so things are going to be a little bit different on your 33. Pretty much the same concept, but yeah, you guys get me. Okay, so once you're in here, usually there's a circlip that usually hangs around in here. I don't know exactly where mine went, but apparently this other second one is super easy to get out. Just get a flathead screwdriver. I'm going to try and do this one-handed, and apparently you literally just stick it in and pry it out. Oh, look at that, perfect. So please don't fling anywhere. I have a feeling this is going to fling somewhere. Should I be wearing glasses for this? Okay, using 2 screwdrivers, I managed to get this second circlip out, and then I'm guessing if I can get that off around there. Alright, I'm going to read the instructions and see what else I need to do to get this thing out. I'm stupid, there's a second circlip down there. Let's quickly get that out too. Oh! Almost got me in the face. Alright, so circlips are out, the shifter's completely out, and then I guess we get to installing the new one. These instructions are definitely helping me out so much, because I would not have any clue what to do next, but what we have to do is find out which size bushing goes on the end of your shaft. So Cube includes 2 different size bushings. If I can open this with one hand. I don't think you guys know the struggle of being a vlogger and trying to hold stuff with one hand. So Cube includes 2 different size bushings. You have to match up which bushing matches the one in your car, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that one there is very, very similar. So all we have to do now is pretty much put some grease on the bottom of this ball right here on the bottom of the shaft, place the bush on a flat surface, and using a mallet, strike the shifter lever so the bushing snaps into the shifter lever. So we can do that right now, and yeah. Alright, so now that that is on there, I'm going to quickly follow the instructions and get everything sorted, ready for the next big step. So another thing while doing this also is you also need to take out this this little sort of bush right here, because we actually get a brand new one that comes with the Cube Speed kit. So yeah, I'm going to try and find a way to get that out now, and yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I do. Alright, so after getting grease literally everywhere, the next part is to put in this spacer ring, which slips literally just down there. Awesome. And then grab your brand new bushing. That just slides straight down into there too. Pretty sure that's what they've done. Excellent. And then, a bit of a tedious process, that you have to get this section of the shifter down into the actual thing. Apparently this is a bit of an annoying process, but we'll get there. Oh, okay. Literally it. God, that feels crazy. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be looking at is these two little banana clips, which I had somewhere. But there we go, right here. So these two little clips right here, they kind of have like a little notch on one side. So yeah, pretty much make sure you read your instructions, make sure you double check whether you have a big bolt kit or not. But either way, these clips here get installed pretty much. There's like a little notch that sits on the side of the thing there. They kind of sit like this right there. Yeah, there you go. So that's one side done. This right here is the next side. Ow, this tin is cutting me open. There you go. There is the next side done. Now another thing that I've also noticed, which is going to be a massive pain in the butt, is that because mine must have been an automatic Skyline, the shifter isn't exactly centered in the housing. So when trying to put the blocking plate, which is what I've got right here, you can see that it doesn't like fitting over one side. So I'm going to do a little bit of gentle cutting just on the edge of this right here to make sure that one there fits. It's going to look really dodgy because I don't have the right tools for it, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Okay, so I know it's not the prettiest, but I pretty much just bent up or flared up those two little sides there, and this locking plate, you can see, now fits in there quite nicely, and I'll be able to screw that all in perfectly. So yeah, that worked. Not the nicest thing, but it worked. Okay, so the instructions do say to use a Loctite to put the grub screws basically into this locking plate. I don't have any Loctite lying around. A Loctite purple is probably what you'd use, but I have this, which is pretty much thread sealant, just by Permatex. Pretty much the same thing, and this is also for high heat applications. If you guys remember, with the Falcon that's sitting down there at the moment, we use this stuff here for the braided oil line. So yeah, we'll be using this, pretty much the same thing, and it's going to be good for high heat, which is what the thing does. So yeah. So the idea behind this locking plate here, basically you tighten up everything so that it's flush, and you can kind of like just get a feel for everything. So you tighten it very lightly, very evenly. And then after that, once you've got the feel for every single bolt being at the exact same tightness, you grab your smaller Allen key, which I had somewhere. There we go. Smaller Allen key, and then you tighten up all these, which basically pushes the locking plate up, so that way the locking plate stays in place with those banana clips, and then the locking plate sort of gives the bushing some room to move. So once there's done, all you gotta do is grab your cube knob, chuck it straight on, and boom, little short shifter. Just kidding, guys, we've got a fair bit to go. So now it's just a quick matter of making sure that this is not binding. So pretty much with these grub screws, the grub screws raise the plate, and the countersunk bolts make the plate go down. So pretty much evening that out, making sure that it hasn't got any up or down play, as well as making sure that you can actually shift through all the gears, is awesome. So yeah, at the moment it doesn't feel like it's binding, doesn't have any up and down play, so I think I should be okay right now. I'm going to test it out with the entire sort of shifter up there so I can kind of feel out exactly how it's going to feel, and then from there we can either loosen it or tighten it up depending on what I feel like. Alright, so I just quickly put the complete shifter on there so everything's all sorted. I'm just testing, so pretty much what you're going to do, pull it up, push it down as much as you possibly can, make sure there's no play whatsoever, and make sure there's no binding. So first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear. Everything is actually, oh my, I feel like I'm gonna stuff up. That's so much. Oh wow, that's amazing. It's so much tighter than the stock setup. Feels so nice. Okay, so once that's all done, all you have to do now is install the cover plate. This literally just sits on top and hides all those fittings, and then you just use those, I believe it's 6 countersunk screws, and quickly put that one there in place. Okay, so once that there is installed, all you have to do is pretty much connect the 2 sections of your shifter, and then you can use this nut here to pretty much put it at whatever height you would like to have it at. Because I've never used a short shifter before in any of my cars, I'm going to try and make mine a little bit higher. Might make it feel like it has a little bit longer throw, and then I can go from there pretty much to whatever height that I kind of want. So along with that, you also want to make sure the cube logo at the very top is pointed straight. There's nothing worse than a crooked logo on a shifter. So yeah, we'll quickly see if we can sort that out now. Okay, so because it is a little bit long throw, it actually feels like a fairly normal shifter to me now. But yeah. Very nice. What do you think of the thing? Yeah. You like it?
Oh, I forgot. Ow, I forgot I was supposed to get in. Oh, you're gonna fix that seat though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool. I like it.
Try shift it.
No.
It's very direct, isn't it?
No, I like it. It feels good. Cool. I'm glad you got the I'm glad you got the silver with the black. It looks cool.
Yeah, I agree.
I like it. First of many modifications.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad to do the car once.
Probably.
As if you would know you're not a manual driver. So you can't touch it, only me.
Thanks for roasting me. Jesus. Well, there you have it, guys. The Cube Speed Short Shifter Kit. Okay, so I'm going to try and angle that down so that way you guys can kind of see what the shifter looks like in action. I hate how far forward I have to sit in this car. Oh, those belts. Feels so much nicer. Man, built this car. I'm pretty happy. Hell yeah. Well, there you have it guys, the Cube Speed short shifter kit. It's actually amazing. I never expected it to clean up the shifting so much. It's definitely gonna be a little bit of a learning curve for me, obviously never having even like a manual car before, then going straight to a short shifter without even registering the car. Yeah, it's gonna be something completely different. So yeah, just learning the car, learning the new shifter, making sure that I know exactly where everything is definitely going to be a massive thing for me, and I guess that just comes with driving the car a lot. But yeah, I'm super stoked with how it feels. Super stoked. I want to give Cube a massive thank you for sponsoring this video. You guys are absolute legends and the first ever sponsor of the R33 build. I feel like this is going to be like my trophy car, in a way that I'm going to keep this car for like pretty much my whole YouTube career, and like to have this as the very first sponsor of a car that I know is going to give me so many decades of fun is so cool. So yeah, massive thank you to Cube Speed. If you guys do like the look of this short shift kit, remember to check the link in the description down below and use the code ZacBaldy10. That'll give you guys 10% off all of the stuff on Cube. Once again guys, that's ZacBaldy10. And yeah, thank you very much Cube for sponsoring this video. You guys are absolute legends. Alright guys, I think that pretty much wraps up everything to do with the R33 at the moment. Next step is to order pretty much everything to get this engine sorted. We need to get rid of the low compression issue. I do want to take this thing on a track soon. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway guys, thank you very much everyone for watching the video. Remember to smash like, comment down below what you think of the short shift kit. Comment what you think about my driving style. Has it been getting better? Has it been getting... Anyway guys, thank you very much everyone for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out.